Well, I'll tell you, a lot of things are really cooking. They're coming to a boil, I don't mind telling you, on the stove right now. And certainly the issues between yourself and the Iron Sheik, Blackjack Mulligan, are not on a back burner, to say the least.
I am once again at the Florida National Cemetery, and I am visiting the grave of someone by the name of Robert DeRoy Windham, better known to the world by his wrestling name, Blackjack Mulligan. So one of the strangest stories that I read on Blackjack Mulligan was not necessarily a wrestling story, but it kind of was. And he was on his way to the ring, and a fan apparently that was in the stands stabbed him. A fan stabbed Blackjack Mulligan in the leg. I mean, it was more than just a stab. I think it was kind of like a stab and a slice, kind of something like that. And Gorilla Monsoon was there. I'm not sure if Gorilla Monsoon was walking next to Blackjack on his way to the ring, or if he was announcing. I'm not sure the exact story, but Gorilla Monsoon tackled this fan that stabbed Blackjack Mulligan and handed him over to the security or the police that was inside of the building. But the funny thing is that the police let the guy go. They let him go because they thought that it was part of the show. They thought it was part of the act. So they let the guy go. And I'm not sure what happened after that, but I'm not sure what happened to the guy, the fan. But Blackjack Mulligan, he was out for a while. From what I read, he had hundreds of stitches in his leg, and it put him out for a while. And by the way, here he is. Here's his grave. U.S. Marine Corps. It wasn't too long ago that he died. 2016. 73 or 74 years old, which is pretty long nowadays, or any days actually, for a wrestler to make it to their 70s is kind of rare.
Every human being that is watching this television, stop everything you're doing. Get mama from the kitchen. Get the kids and listen to what I have to say. Injured, yes, but very, very dangerous. From the very day of conception, Virgil Riley Reynolds and little Bobby Windham were meant to be somebody.
I'll never forget He had the biggest freaking forearms I had ever seen. It was one of those things that just floored me. It just stood out. Now he's a huge man. How tall would Jack have been? 6'8", 9"? Not a weightlifter type body. Just like I said, big, just a big forearms, big legs, big body. Had that deep voice. Had that monster mustache. He was a gimmick, but you knew damn well when he walked the hall, you had a grown-ass man coming down the hall. That's my only experience with him. I just probably sat there with my jaw on the floor just watching him walk around. You don't see guys that big every day.
I was watching Jim Cornette sent me a bunch of DVDs. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Jim, from some old CWF stuff. And it was Blackjack Mulligan
Yeah.
30 years ago, 40 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember. He took off his vest.
Yeah.
You would have thought the rock and roll just hit the
Yeah,
ring.
yeah.
The girls went ape
I
shit
know,
for this
I know.
guy. And I'm like, this is Blackjack Mulligan. You know, back when he was a good looking dude.
I know,
and he
man.
still
I was
pushing
wrestling him.
300. And I was like, I could not believe it. As a matter of fact, his opponent that night was John Studd.
Yeah.
The match was what it was. It
That was
old
in
school
Charlotte.
type
That was
brawling.
Charlotte territory.
But god dang, I couldn't believe Mulligan got the chick pop that he got.
Six,
It was
9.
awesome.
Thick black hair, 6'9",
Yeah.
300 pounds.
Big, rugged
hey,
bastard.
Hey, and tougher than shit too.
Oh, ain't no doubt about
Yeah,
that.
man.
In the South, we do things a little bit differently down here. You know something, there's been some old boys go down there in Georgia that go on a ride, they take a trip, and they don't come back. When you get in that ring, you can get the whooping, the tail beating of your life. It's gonna be like Saturday night at the old Rock Inn, you know. We got somebody disagreeable that comes in there we really don't care for. We just invite him out back, and he don't last too long. We put the boots to him.
Rest in peace, Blackjack. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.